morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday, January 15th, I don't know why I'm welcoming you to a date, but to the Dice Tower News, I'm Tom Vassell.
Oh, I'm over here. I'm Joey Evans.
I'm Mike DeLisio in the catbird seat.
There's a lot of confusion going on
There
right
is.
now.
Yeah, you got Z over here. He's wondering why the heck he's not sitting in my seat. I stole it from him.
He did.
Okay. We want to do some shout outs to people back to our GameFound project
Yes.
last year. I want to say thank you to Jeremiah Custer,
Thank you.
to Sam Robertson, to Megan and Mikhail Gordon, to Rudiger Bartholomew Meerden, Wolfenschlager and Steinhausen Bergendorf Jr., but you can call him Rudy.
He nailed that name.
He did.
Nailed it.
John Smith.
Yeah.
To Chris Amiot from Canada, to wife Lena, daughter Charlotte, and my newborn son, not born yet, probably in a week. He's probably born by
Probably
now.
born by now, yeah.
Pretty long
Roman,
name.
Roger McRae, and Brian and Stacy. Thank you all.
Right. Thank
last
you,
name.
everybody.
So let's just jump right into the news.
What we got?
And you might have thought we were going to talk about our GameFound project because
Yes.
we are.
What?
So if you haven't backed us yet, check us out at supportdicetower.com. This is a project that we run so that we can have the funds to run another year in 2026.
Yep.
So go check it out, and you can get some cool stuff there too. You can get a tattoo that says Seal of Excellence. A temporary tattoo.
Well, I already
You can
have
get
one.
stickers, you can get coasters, you can get dice. And the dice this year, the RPG dice set, really cool looking with a C.
They are
seen
nice.
it.
You could take that temporary tattoo to a tattoo artist, and they can make it a real one.
Larger. On your
Yes.
face.
On your back.
Yes. Can you imagine? I would lay out all the time.
You go to the beach, whoosh, Seal of Excellence. I like that.
All right. Well, folks, it's been a bit since we've done the news, so there's a ton.
Yep.
I'm just telling you now, we won't get to all the news that's happened since the last one, but hey, in a couple weeks we'll be back with more news. But let's jump into it. So, first of all, this just happened. Cole Worley and Kyle Farron, who is the artist for that you'll know his art from Root, is most famous for, but most of the games from Leader Games. They're leaving Leader, starting a new company called Buried Giant, which is a large Smurfette buried up to her nose is there so she can breathe.
Makes sense.
The logo is, the Smurf, and that's a Smurfette. Yeah, you're right.
Well, the logo, I like the logo. That's just, I guess this is a picture. There is this. I don't know what this picture is for. Actually,
I don't know. I think what they did was they took a scene out of Oath and just kind of put a giant in there for fun.
Got it. Okay. So they said, so a couple things that they talked about. They're going to start a new studio along with his brother Drew, Ted Kai, and other people. And they're taking with them Oath and Arcs.
Correct.
And so there are a couple things. First of all, they said the split is very amicable and all. They also said that Kyle will be continuing doing art for Root if needed for Leader Games.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And he also said somewhere I was reading that they're also folding in Whirligig Games.
Whirly
as
Gig,
part
that
of
makes
this.
sense. Yeah, because that was already Cole and Drew's kind of, where they did Molly House and John Company.
Yeah,
those and Pax Premier, those were through Whirly Gig.
Yeah.
So this is big news, obviously.
Yeah.
We now have two studios. How will they differentiate? Of course, the internet wants to know which one will contain the four-letter name motif.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
will
I would
they
assume
both
it's
do that?
Leader, right?
I have no idea. Well, Leader's left with Root with their biggest game.
Right.
They're still Vast.
Which is 4 letters, yeah.
And what's the other game?
They also would have Ahoy, I assume.
Oh, Ahoy, and then the other small game.
Yeah, Fort.
Fort, yeah. And so we'll see what happens in the future. But interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
All right, Stonemaier did
Lots of
something
news.
unusual where he sat and did a video. Well, that's not the unusual part. He does lots of videos.
Yeah.
But he said, normally he says, hey, something's coming from Stonemaier. You can pre-order it in a week. You can get it in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But this time he told us about the entire year. So we're not going to talk about everything he said, but there is some stuff. First of all, there's this Wingspan expansion. This is coming really soon, January 21st. And in fact, my review of it is going up like in a couple days.
Yeah, it's this week. I don't remember exactly what day it was.
So I'm not going to talk much more about it other than to note that there's a new kind of bird in it. Hummingbirds, you can see them in that picture there.
You notice, Joey, he didn't mention you're in that review?
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
he's like, I did a solo review of this.
Review.
You know what? I'm not going to play anymore.
That's right.
Cool. And he also mentioned a new Viticulture expansion. This we have gotten, but have not played.
Yeah.
This is a new board for Viticulture that has 4 seasons, and it's another take on the Tuscany board. We've looked at it,
Yeah.
but we weren't able to compare the 2 boards.
The main
so I don't know the
difference I
difference.
noticed is that it didn't have the area control map part.
But he also mentioned there's ways to upgrade spaces permanently. So I want to take a look at this. I
Yeah.
love viticulture, so very curious about
too.
this. And I only ever play on the 4-season board
Yes.
from Tuscany.
I play the Essential Tuscany edition,
That's
basically.
the
Yeah.
one I do.
He's also bringing back Euphoria Essential Edition. So Euphoria was his second game. Viticulture was his first.
Really?
Then he had Euphoria. Euphoria is about a game, the future, where you like everyone's basically on drugs to make them happy.
Have you played Euphoria, Joey?
No, I want to. I've always wanted to because the cover looks really cool.
And there's probably more humor in this game than in any other Stonemaier game.
Yeah, although it's not necessarily noticeable right
forefront,
away, and it's also sort of like that's funny, but also
It's also
sad.
very sad.
You
Yeah.
know? I like it. I think I like it the least of all his games. So I think though, if there's one thing he does is he tweaks his games till you like them.
That's kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of true.
New game board, more intuitive because it is a tricky game. It's a dice placement game, and there's some oddities to
Yeah,
it.
there were 2 kind of things that were found odd. Yeah.
Then a FinSpan expansion will come out in the second quarter. So that's still doing well. Then this is news that's got a lot of people talking. Scythe versus Expeditions here. So this is, first of all, I got one of my predictions right by accident.
did.
Didn't expect it to come from him. I said someone would make an expansion that would combine 2 games.
Yep.
You were there. I was there. And Em was there. This is going to be a dueling game.
Yep.
And so it's back and forth from 2 people, but you're gonna have some new elements. There's a new Scythe faction and a new Expeditions mech
Yeah.
that are in this
okay.
game. So if you're
cool.
like, I don't want to
Nice.
play this new game, be like, yeah, but do you like Scythe? Do you want some extra stuff? You're like, fine, I'll buy the dumb game.
And those factions from this new duel game can be used in the respective games.
That's pretty cool. I
which
like
is
when they do
cool.
that.
The only thing is that you do have to know how to play both games to be able to play
Really?
it. Yeah. So if you've only played Expeditions or you've only played Scythe, you can play that side pretty easily. But
it.
if you want to be able to play both, you kind of have to know how to play both. I believe that's what he said in his video. So,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That really limits the people who can get it then.
man, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it very much.
Also in news, we don't have a picture for it, but the Wingspan has a new version coming, which is going to
Yeah.
be a small standalone, small Wingspan, 20 to 30 minutes in a much smaller box. It's mostly cards. It's just a way for get people in the game. Also a way to get it in Target, I'm sure. Well, I mean, it's already
Oh,
in
so it's like-
Target.
Already in. It's
But-
like a scaled down version of
the
Wingspan.
base.
That's
Okay.
everything is just cards, and I think Elizabeth Hargrave designed that as well.
Yeah, it's called Wingspan Jaws of the Lion. All right, Origin Story. There's an expansion for that coming in with 20 new cards. I'm assuming this will be just a mini little
card
expansion.
pack. Yeah,
And Namiji,
Namiji.
I don't believe he's changed anything of this. So he bought this whole line of games from FunForge.
Yep.
And so he already last year released
Tokaido.
and then this one.
It'll be slightly different. It's gonna be a smaller box, and he's gonna go ahead and include the Aquamarine expansion in with this as well.
It's a good show.
All right, I think. Oh no, never mind.
That's the last one.
There's a new game coming from him. This is the one that they've talked about before. People are really excited about this. So Andrew Bosley, who has done some of the best artwork in the business, has created a new universe called the Smokin' Bones. And so this is a game that's in it.
That's a good barbecue name for a
It's
restaurant.
well, this is based on the adventures of Captain Red Jones and the Smoking Bones Travel Company as they fight magic, pirates, and troublesome travelers.
Yeah.
You hit every keyword.
I know.
I'm like super stoked. And he
know.
already has a full art book for this.
Really?
It
I
is
gotta be honest.
so
If
amazing
this
looking.
theme
Yeah.
was the theme he had used for Vantage,
Yeah.
I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
Or story.
Well, it's true. It's true. But yeah, I'm very, very high.
So
high
there's
hopes.
actually a series of games coming
Yeah.
in this universe. But this one, this title comes from another submission that seemed to work, a mid to heavy Euro game, and this will debut at the Spiel, which I also think he's never done before.
Debuted a game there. I don't think
He's
he
ever
has.
even been there.
He
Or
was
if
there last year with. Remember, he's there with Inside Up.
Was he there though?
He wasn't there.
But I assume if he's debuting a game, he'll be there.
Maybe. Probably Andrew Bosley too. Who knows?
All right. Let's close the book on Stonemaier Games briefly. All right. Star Wars CCG has been announced. What? I am so confused.
Wait, hold on.
I
Wait,
know.
What?
Okay. So Lucasfilm's game, 036 Studio, and CCG Lab, a bunch of people well known for their amazing games.
Ooh, sarcasm.
Yep. Are teaming up for a new collectible card game for digital. That's the difference here.
All right.
Android, iOS,
Yeah.
and PC. Build decks featuring an all-star roster of your favorite characters like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and we won't mention anyone else because that's pretty much it.
So it's like that Marvel game that gave everyone
Snap.
hemorrhoids for a while. Yeah.
I do wonder, Corey Jones says our mission is to craft an experience that captures the thrill, adventure, and heart of Star Wars. A game that feels instantly familiar yet constantly surprising, he said with an AI statement.
Thanks, Gemini.
What an odd quote.
It's just, these quotes are like, we're going to make a game that's fun. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, good.
It
Make
sounds
this
like
sound
every
better.
mission statement from every company. They're basically the same statement.
Wait, I'm not done. We're creating something truly exciting for players and fans alike.
Great.
An experience that celebrates the joy of play in the galaxy far, far away. They're not playing the game.
A long time ago in a microtransaction far, far away.
We'll tell you more as we learn. I don't think this will be knocking doors out. We'll see.
Like how Disney's like, we're not going to oversaturate Star Wars anymore. And the gaming world is like, we're going to.
Leave it to us.
Yeah.
All right, this is exciting.
This is interesting.
Huh. I wonder who wrote this tagline. It says flashier in the pan. All right. So Thames and Cosmos announced the kind of third game in this series of The Crew. Technically, there's also a kids game.
There is a kid's
Although
game.
the kids game is more like Uno than it is like a trick-taking game.
Yeah. I would say that's in the Crew family. This is the third
This is
Crew.
the third Crew. Journey to the ends of the earth. I wondered where they would go next. They started in space, then oceans. Now they're going inside the planet.
will
Next
say-
will be inside your bloodstream, like that old movie where
Oh,
the guy.
that was-
Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
I haven't thought about that in
I was
years.
thinking inner space.
No, Fantastic Voyage came first. It's
Really?
where they literally inject people into the body and they go into the big major organs and
Who
stuff.
was the main star of that?
I don't remember. Like
See that.
they were like
I want to see inner space. I haven't seen
it's
that
like
one.
they're
Who was in
fighting
Inner
off
Space?
viruses and
You're both useless to me. I don't know. This is not
Well,
helpful.
well,
I've seen
Journey
one
is-
of them. I'm not sure which one I've
Fantastic
seen.
Voyage is old. Inner Space is not that old.
It's like 80s, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to like alarm you, but 80s is old.
I'm actually I like this theme. I think this could
I
be a
do
cool
too.
theme.
I do
Yeah.
too. Now this
Yeah.
one is interesting because there's only 25 stages, and the other ones have had 50. So I'm
Have they
assuming
made
they're
them
more
longer? I can finish
replayable. But also, this is going to be this is retailing for $15.
Wow, that's cheap. How
It's
much
also
were the
coming
other
out in
ones?
August. So
Okay, we got Martin Short and Coolio. So
And Slee Stacks.
Martin Short was the Magic
Space,
School was.
right?
That's true. The Magic
Yeeks.
School was it. Martin Short was Inner Space, right? I think.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's true.
That's
yeah.
the one I've seen. I haven't seen the one you're talking about.
Fantastic Voyage may have been like from like the 50s or
The
something.
Gang. We already mentioned
Coolio
this. The
again.
Gang new players, but there's also a deluxe version of the Gang. So the Gang is doing really well.
it really
It
is.
The
is.
Gang Deluxe is going to have ceramic poker chips, casino quality cards, a custom playmat, the components from the more players,
And Snoop.
and then a couple mini expansions.
Okay.
The deluxe edition now is going to cost you $40. That's pretty inexpensive for a deluxe edition.
Yeah, which it should be because it's a card game.
Also, the Gang More Players is definitely one of those expansions which I can easily say I will never play.
no, I don't. Yeah.
I was like, do we need 10 players in the
7
Gang?
to 10 players.
You
No,
don't.
but you
You
know who
don't.
will play it? Remy.
I agree. That's exactly it.
No, Tim.
Yeah.
But we have a guy in our group, Remy. He always is like, we got 9 people. Let's play this game.
Yeah.
yeah, let's play this Euro that now has an expansion.
All right. Garfield Games. So they've announced some new
Wow,
stuff
that's a
here.
lot going on that cover.
The Great Sea. This is coming to Kickstarter in March or April, and this is a co-design from S.J. McDonald and Zachary Smith. They also made Circadian's Chaos Order,
Yeah. So
which
that
I believe
was
Chris is the only person who played
no.
that.
Oh yes, I haven't played Chaos Order. I played the first Circadian.
Yes, I
game.
played that one too.
Yeah, this looks to be heavy. You know, I guess Chaos Order was pretty heavy too. I like the theme. I like water. You know, games that are
Yeah, I
based
like the
in
look
the
of that.
sea. Yeah. But I have a feeling this is going to be a heavier one.
Really?
Well, Sam McDonald, I think, is a heavier designer than Shem. They kind of do
Oh,
the
wow,
pull,
yeah.
push and pull thing. But this doesn't have shim.
Looks cool.
The board
does.
makes you want to try it.
100%.
They're also coming out with Towers of Sifnos.
Yep.
This is from Shem Phillips and S.J. McDonald.
Yep.
And so this is more along. This looks like it's in their line of games
The
of
ancient anthology.
yeah.
With Dirk Squarejaw.
This is
I'm excited about this too. I think these both look very good.
thanks. Did I ever tell you the help you bring to this? Okay, sorry. This is the Greeks are. This is after the aftermath of the Samian invasion. I gotta be honest. I don't know anything about this part of history, so I'll defer to the history teacher.
Yeah. This is honestly, I mean, I think even if you study Greek history, this is probably
of the
not
smaller
like,
ones?
yeah. But I applaud what they're doing by doing these historical themes. And it does seem like, relatively recently, Garphill kind of got their own studio space. They've expanded their crew now with Zach coming on board, and it does seem like they're ramping up their game production.
Yeah, and that cover looks different, more bright or I don't know.
That
It's
red is very, very
That helps that
striking.
art, I think.
I
Yeah.
like it a lot.
I like it better
that.
than this cover, actually.
I
Although that's a
agree.
good cover.
That's a good cover too.
the other one seems
I don't
less
like
busy.
the isometric view either. I don't think that shows off the cover in the best way. The rendering like of the other one. See that isometric thing? I don't think you get the best.
Well, they
kinda-
want you to
Oh, yeah,
know
good
that you're
point.
going to be able to line that guy up with the other
Yeah,
guys.
I
By the
guess
way,
so.
some companies seem to love to torture OCD people when you have a
Oh, my
person on the side of all your
Oh,
covers, and one
yeah.
of them's facing the
the wrong
other
way.
I usually sell that game.
Okay. Scoot. This is another game from Garfield
Boogie.
Games, which I would not have known.
Yeah.
This is following up on their
Spirited.
Spirited.
It looks
Is
like
Spirited out?
Oh,
Spirited, I think, is not out yet. As a matter of fact, I think it is.
good afternoon.
It's on GameFound right now, I believe.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah. But first of all, I just want to mention I don't think this is a final cover yet, but it gives you an idea of what the art is going to look like. And this looks like it's going to be, another smaller scale card game. Looks
Okay.
even smaller scale to me than Spirited did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4 round seasons. Is this a card shedding game?
I didn't actually.
It says you're going to bid to gain various creatures. After this, you attempt to play out all cards from your hand before your opponents can in
Oh.
order to sink the best scoot. That sounds like a card shedding game.
Yeah,
So,
sounds like a shedding game.
and it looks like one with all those
It's
different
just- yeah,
things.
it's 'cause it's essentially
According to them,
cards and
these
numbers.
are the cheekiest and most colorful of creatures.
Oh.
I agree with that.
What happens when you go down there and they're like, like
I
so
will
cheeky.
tell you though,
They're dangerous here, but down here they're just silly.
the more we learn about the octopuses, the
I
octopi,
know.
they are cheeky.
Did
They
you read
are
about
very
that one
cheeky.
that hid in a tank? It was in an aquarium. There's this
How did it
little,
get in the tank?
Little
They're-
red octopus.
they're
that
supposed
Where's
was,
the
to
tank
be-
parked?
No.
What?
Okay, good grief.
But-
He was
First
in
of all, they're supposed to be wicked smart.
Yes.
So there was
Yeah.
this baby octopus that hid in this tank for like several months, and they didn't know it in this aquarium and was eating the crabs. They just noticed crabs were disappearing, and they finally found it.
Oh,
Just
I
be
had,
glad they can't come on land.
we had one guy in our dorm had an octopus, little baby ones, and he had to have his light on the aquarium on like timer so it would slowly go up. If it went on and right on, it would ink itself and it would die. So the guy was like, "You got to have the light go slowly up."
Wait, you said it would ink itself and die.
I've been
How does he
inked.
know this?
The guy at the aquarium, you know what? It's a good point. The guy at the aquarium told him to set
I
a
was gonna be
timer.
like-
So in hindsight,
Let me tell you what.
He said,
If I work in an aquarium store, right? If I
guess-
work at a
you know
sea
what?
life
The
store,
guy did sell him the whole like
was
gradual timer thing.
I'd be
So,
like,
this is the first time in all that time. I'm like, maybe he was lying.
if I'm owning one of these stores and someone's like, I want to buy an octopus, I'm going to be the first question I'm going to ask is, do you live in a dorm? I'm not selling you this octopus.
That is a good point.
right? If there's anything you can think about why people live in dorms, it's responsible pet care.
Yeah, because what if he stops feeding the octopus? That he's coming for you.
That's right.
true.
They're going to eat
I got to
somehow.
lock it.
All right, I know that many people will be signing up to go to the Uno Elite Championship.
I think it happened already, Tom.
Wow.
Oh,
This
did
was
it?
one of the earlier pieces of news, but I just thought
Yeah,
it
I
was
said this to you a while ago
funny.
because I was so amused
Yeah.
that you could play Uno for $10,000 and someone's going to be like, well, I'm good at Uno.
All right, let's get this game started. I skip.
This is the kind of thing when $10,000 on the line note, you get skipped, you no longer go,
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know. For a game of Uno, a competitive game of Uno for $10,000, at
Yeah, this
that
happened
point,
3 days ago.
you might as
No, wait.
well like spin a wheel.
I'm sorry. It hasn't happened yet, Mike.
Oh,
The 4 finals have been randomly drawn. The game happens February 8th during football's biggest weekend. So if you won't want to watch the Super Bowl,
and you don't want to watch the Puppy Bowl.
Actually, I would
this
watch it.
because
I
I
would
would
100%
100%
watch
I've been
this.
playing it so wrong. You know, as far as like,
That's
'cause
why you wanna
can't
watch
like,
it.
well, you can't like skip a skip, or they did something recently.
All
or
those
something.
things are
No,
yeah,
you can't
like-
play a draw 2 and a draw 2. No, you can, but if I play a draw 2 on you, you draw 2 cards and you're done. That's your whole turn.
But I can't do draw 2, make him draw 4.
That's correct.
But what if you?
But the number of people who play that way is immense.
What if you
I
draw
did.
2 and one of the 2 cards you draw is something that you could play? Can you play that?
No.
Okay. Well, we definitely have tried we played it different ways.
Wait, where is this playing? This is a welcome reception and tour at
Gotta
the
be
Allegiant
Vegas, right?
Stadium.
Oh, Legion is Vegas.
Yeah,
That's where the
Vegas.
Raiders play.
It says you could win a Vegas this weekend. It'd be funny if it was in like Omaha.
Okay, but listen, it's going to start with a welcome reception and tour hosted at Allegiant Stadium, give them a warm-up experience and first jolt of game day electricity before they gear up for the final game at a surprise location.
You know what? The
someone's house.
Sphere. The Sphere.
The Sphere. Can
it's
you
going to be
imagine?
hosted
What a
by Pro
letdown.
Football Hall of Famer Joe Thomas,
Who? Oh, he's a lineman for the Browns. I
who
actually do
brings
know
his
him.
enthusiasm for both football and Uno to the role.
Wait,
This-
what?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, whenever he would tackle somebody, he'd yell, "Draw 2!" He was known for
that.
it.
Anyway, I'm very curious about this. Remind me, we need to look and see if this is being streamed
Oh,
somewhere.
that
Oh
would
yeah,
be-
that would
yeah.
be
Because
great.
this sounds like one of those side events around the Super Bowl.
I would. You know what? We
We-
should live stream
No, we should
commentary.
Mystery Science Theater it. Put
Yeah.
our silhouettes right there in
Yeah.
front of it. We watch it.
I love that.
All right.
Yeah, Joey, what's wrong with Omaha? Hashtag Joey hates Omaha.
It's the only
And
city I
Nebraska.
can think of really quick. Peyton Manning's fault. Don't blame me.
Wunderwaffen. So this game, when I first look at that
It
board,
looks like it's been out already. Is this
doesn't
a
look, it
remake?
looks a little bit like
agree.
Blitzkrieg.
It
Actually,
looks a little bit like Blitzkrieg, but
I love that cover though.
That's
That's a
really
great
nice.
cover.
it's very evocative.
This is set during the last year of World War II, where Germany's losing at a near collapse here, but the German army is trying to make these new weapons, the Wunderwaffen, the wonder weapons, like the V2 rocket
Yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that. So the Allies have to go to Berlin as fast as they can, but also at the same time limit German scientific research, because they really were trying
Oh, yeah.
crazy things. They weren't getting the Holy Grail and the lance and all that nonsense that Hitler then showed up
We
and
don't
fought
know
me
for
with in
sure if they were or
Wolfenstein.
they
Yes.
weren't.
that board.
Don't worry,
look-
guys. I took care of.
Yeah.
I took care of Hitler and Wolfenstein. You're all safe.
Yeah.
I love seeing those failed weapons, like the one, like the wheel where the guns would just fire, but they couldn't get it to go straight. It's like, that's important.
I wonder why that didn't work. If you look at the board, it looks similar to like a larger version of Blitzkrieg 2.
It does.
It
Yeah.
does,
So
yeah.
I'm
It makes me excited.
kind of curious about this one.
3 sides of it. Sure about that.
All right, Bitewing here, Gold Country. This is a new game from Reiner Knizia. And I have to
Newish.
say, when they announced this, I was like, isn't Gold Country a game that came out 2 years ago? It's not.
Yeah.
This is actually a re-implementation of a game called Spectaculum.
Which was one of the ugliest games ever.
Really?
I think I played Spectaculum.
It's a circus themed game about
did
it was
not
a
play
stock it was a stock market manipulation game and a speculation type game, which this theme makes a whole lot of sense. From what I've learned, the re-theme idea was Knizia's best Sobel artwork. Bitewing has done amazing productions. So I'm looking forward to it. I never did play Spectaculum. I was aware of it, but I never played it because it was not very popular. It didn't really go anywhere. I think it was
Knizia games.
no. I think it was like an R&R game. It wasn't that easy for me to find it. but Anyway,
Anyway, this is not coming out yet. It's going to be crowdfunded this month.
I think it does come out this year, though. I think they're going to
Sure, later this year, yeah.
Yep.
Also, Totally Human.
What?
This is a
Casper Lab, though.
game from Casper Lab. And this is also going to be in that same campaign. The alien invasion has come, and aliens are.
In the washer.
They are, right? Yeah. I think it's supposed to be a rocket, but it does look like a washing machine.
It's about to rinse cycle's about to happen. Anyway, you'll have hidden identities, human or alien, and you're answering multiple choice questions as human-like as possible. But the aliens have restrictions on how they can respond.
I kind of
That could be
like
funny,
that.
actually.
Yeah, I like that
Casper Lab
idea.
did what the Magic Maze, I think.
Yes,
really?
yes.
Oh,
He's done a couple of party games that are pretty well thought of.
that sounds fun.
Wild World from Chili
Wild
Fox
World.
game. This is coming for Essence Spiel, so this is their next big one.
Goodness.
I got to say, though, that cover feels almost not finished.
It may be.
That thing killed everything.
It may be an unfinished cover because you're right. It looks pretty MS Paint almost. It's just not really all there.
So this is designed by Asmund Svensson's son, they said, as opposed to him. The design team is, but he's only one of the team people.
Okay.
Elif Svensson is still on it, and Asmund Svensson's on it. So they've done a lot of different games here.
Father-son.
Their list of games are like Revive, Saltfjord, The Magnificent, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, a lot of games.
Vilhar is the son, and he was only 12 when he came up with the idea, which, of course, could mean he could be 18 now. I don't know.
Right.
She wrote
Oh,
Frankenstein.
it does
at
say
13.
attached artwork is not final.
Okay, that's encouraging.
Anyway, there's a big board with individual player boards. I'm not describing anything new. You have 2 actions where you will resolve an action based on the realm in which your workers place. The realm is a main action, and then you can buy cards in that realm and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm just reading type here.
Yeah, it looks very Euro from the player board, but I'm assuming if a younger person was involved, maybe it's a little bit simpler. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
All righty. I just lost my place. There we go.
There you are. What?
Discworld. So this is Modifius is going to release some new games set in the Discworld, and the first one here,
They're throwing that IP around. They need to do Nanny Narkin.
well, more importantly, this one here is a 2 to 4 player game based on Blue Moon City.
One of my favorite games of all
Is that
time.
from the same universe or no?
No,
No, not
no.
at
Blue
all.
Moon City was just its own universe. I am hopeful.
I'm hopeful too. Modifius.
Modifius is a good company, but their quality isn't like here, which I would hope
right,
for, if that
right.
makes sense. They make a lot of miniatures and RPGs and stuff like that,
right,
and they've
yeah.
made some fun games over the years. So
The first Blue Moon City was Fantasy Flight. It was a really nice production. It used art from an earlier game called Blue Moon, which was a card game. Then it got redone by CMON, and there were some unfortunate production issues there that were not great.
it wasn't great. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it. Just wasn't as good as
wasn't
the
as
Fantasy
good.
Flight one.
And so I'm hoping here. I don't particularly love the retheme because I liked Blue Moon as an original IP. I thought it was a neat looking thing, but I'm going to be open minded because
like
it's such a
Discworld,
good
though.
game.
Discworld's a
I
fun-
do too.
a
Like I
fun
like
universe.
Yeah. I do like that too.
All right, and as sure as the sun doth rise, another Heat expansion is coming. But this one's about ice cream.
He wants to go off road.
Rocky Roads.
I love Rocky Road.
I want Ace Ventura, and you guys would just.
That's all right. Rocky Road is probably
because the title's called Rocky Roads. That's the more obvious.
You always go Ace Ventura if you can.
as far as ice cream flavors, Rocky Road is in D tier, I think.
Really?
Almost
The marshmallows, though,
almost
are what
F
push
tier.
it over the edge.
No, I won't even eat Rocky Road.
Yeah, it's not good.
What? I don't like nuts in my ice cream.
Right, especially that nut.
about
Because
peanut
it's like Rocky
That's
Road
different.
usually has walnuts, and I hate
Oh,
walnuts.
okay.
You hate walnuts? Even
Hate
outside?
walnuts. There's 2 nuts
they killed it.
that I won't abide. I won't abide walnuts, and I won't abide pecans, but I like every other nut.
What's your favorite nut? Pistachios.
Cashew, probably.
Wow, have you seen those grow? That's something impressive.
What's your favorite nut?
Basic.
What's that? What's your favorite
Yeah, I
nut?
like them with my
I think
Starbucks.
pistachios if I didn't have to open them.
Yeah, pistachios
The correct answer is
unshelled,
a
right?
filbert.
Yeah, filbert. That's the toe. That's the
What is
toe nut, right?
I haven't had that. Oh, macadamia.
They're a little chalky. Macadamias are overrated.
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to Heat. So in this game where you drive over nuts. So this is a double-sided game board, 2 new racetracks, South Africa with a gravel track and Germany with a high-speed chicane.
Chicane, I think.
If you're in back, you get like chip paint cards.
I'm guessing the brownish one is the South Africa.
It does
map.
feel like they're still doing the
can
same
see
thing
it,
that they've
actually, yeah.
done, where they add a new mechanism and then they put it only on
Only
one
on
side
one
of the board,
side.
which is odd because it seems like everyone complains about that every time.
Yeah. Well, Zito's for sure. But I agree with him. I think it's kind of weak sauce.
So what's the new mechanism here? They said.
Rocks.
So just
rocks
I guess
on
they
roads.
Somehow.
It probably affects your, I don't know, your
Steers, isn't it?
steering or your
Yeah. Huh.
All right, just a couple more things here, folks. We have Captain Flip expansion.
Isla Bamba.
Yeah, this is the 4 new expansion boards, 1 for each player, 5 new treasure maps. Is there new things to pull out of the bag?
Are there?
Thank you, Dr. Grammar.
You're correct. That's correct. Thank you. This is coming out sometime this year from Palomori.
Yeah, Playpunk, they are definitely supporting this game. And I get it. It
Yeah.
won, what, the Spiel?
It's a fun light play, you know?
Yeah.
And then finally, The 10th anniversary of Nakmal. This is from, yeah, I know. This is from Inca Marcus Brand. This is their 10th anniversary this year. Wow, it says their exit game line is also 10 years old this year.
Wow. Yeah.
We'll talk more about that next news cycle.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I played Knockmall on the app a lot.
Yeah,
it's a really good app. Yeah.
It looks like it would be.
Yeah, it's a roll and write, and you know that because there's dice being thrown at you with some
Yes,
colors.
Exactly.
All right, folks, much more news we'll have for you in a couple weeks, so we'll talk about that then. But we're going to shut down the news now because in just a bit, we'll be continuing on the top 100 games of all time, and now we're going to the top 40.
Whoa.
Oh,
We'll
this
be
is where
playing
it
that
gets good.
all weekend
Casey
long.
Kasem would be
played-
listening here.
I've played most of the games on the rest of my list now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, and that's a rarity.
I've read the rules for a couple. All right. We'll see you then. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell,
I'm Joey Evans.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
and that's the news.
Rocky Road.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.